season's greetings, everyone. Okay, it's not quite Christmas time yet, but it's close. We're in November, and I am really excited about Christmas this year, a little extra early. And it may or may not have something to do with the fact that I get to play with Rach and Bella again with their A to Z collaboration for Christmas. And I'm so, so excited to show you. For those of you that don't know what that's all about, for a month, a bunch of awesome crafters will be sharing projects with you, and everybody gets assigned a letter. And they have to do something involving that letter. So my letter was the letter H, excuse me, and I decided to do hidden paper clips. And we are using the gorgeous kit that has been collaborated between Rach and Bella and Journals in Time. And it is a humongous kit. I mean, it's huge. And there's like different styles and different flavors in the whole kit. I mean, there's something for everybody in there. So I will put a link below, and it'll be a Linktree link, and it will take you to everybody's videos as they go through the day, or as we go through the month. And then there will also be a link there to get your hands on this really awesome Christmas kit. So let me show you. I'll show you 3 different ways to do a hidden paperclip. These 2 were inspired by a video that I watched from Melina Pylant from Me Crafty Scrapper. And the funny thing is, I noticed when I was watching her video, she said that her inspiration for this one was actually Corey Dahman from Creating with Scraps. And she's actually in this collaboration too. So it's a small world. So let me just show you what I've done so far so you kind of get an idea of what we're going to be doing. These 4 were done kind of in one fell swoop. This is a great way to get some mass production done. And these are truly hidden. You cannot see the paperclip at all. And so these are super easy too. They're all easy and it's all fun. But so this is one way we will be doing. And then this is another one that you can't see the paperclip, but that's okay. But it's a cute little pocket hidden paperclip, right? So there's these 2. And then this one, I will have to confess, I came up with, and I actually did a video on this several weeks ago, and I thought, ooh, yes, I want to do a Christmassy one, so I'm going to include this in our little 3 set. This one is actually made out of a small paper bag, and I've kind of added this ribbon element from my original video. I hadn't thought of that yet, but I thought the ribbon would be a nice addition to this. But this is kind of like a little hidden paperclip booklet with pockets, you might say. So I've got pockets here. I mean, first of all, look at these gnomes. I love gnomes. So of course I had to do a whole thing with gnomes. But we've got a little pocket here with more adorable gnome ephemera. And I will have to tell you that most of this I printed out smaller because I needed things in miniature, right? So these are all much larger in the kit. They're, much more full size, but I shrunk them down for my purposes. But I mean, look how cute they are. They're so cute. So I've got that little pocket there. And then I made a little tuck spot there with more cutie patootie gnomes. And then I say we, I'm the only one that did this. I put all of the gnome ephemera in these pockets because it's just too cute, So there you go. And then had the idea of making this tie to go around it. In my original video, I just used like a tiny little bowl clip, and there's different ways that you could do it, but I didn't think about it until later to do a cute little bow here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So let me put these aside for a minute. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with the completely hidden paper clips. And here's some more of the gorgeous paper from the kit. Of course, everything I'm going to be using today is from the kit. So this is going to be the inside. Let me show you here how, let me actually just clip this here. And this is a good sturdy clip. It's not going anywhere. But just because it's a little bit bigger and I used just regular paper, it's a little bit floppy, which is totally fine. But you can see the inside, which you want to make sure the inside is pretty too then, right? So same with this. And honestly, when I watched the videos and she used regular paper, I thought, ooh, I'm not sure about that, because I always use cardstock for my hidden paper clips. But I said, okay, I'll try it. And it actually works just fine. And it actually works nice if you want to have a little bit of the, see the inside, because you have a little bit more, it's more floppy. But the paper clip part is really sturdy. So, all right, so it's for this set, I'm going to use these two papers. I think they go nicely together. I just love collage papers. I love collage. Okay, so this is going to be the inside. So we're going to fold it like this, because it's going to be on the inside. All right, and then we're going to fold this one like so, and then we're going to tuck them like this, right? Okay, but first we're going to place our paper clips, and you could use either size. Because these are a little bit larger, I'm going to go ahead and keep using the large ones, but you could do it with the smaller ones too. They would just either be more floppy, or you could just cut them shorter. But I'm going to go with the big guns again this time. That's what I used last time, and I think it worked just fine. So you want to put the long end in the back, because that's what's going to be clipping onto your page, and the more of that you have to grab on, the better. So just want to spread them out semi-evenly. Doesn't have to be perfect. The beauty of crafting, it does not have to be perfect, because it's art. And art can be as wonky as you want. So here's a trick that I learned on these videos. I'm going to take some packing tape. Oh, that's always so loud. And we're going to secure both sides of the paper clips. And then with the glue as well, these puppies aren't going anywhere. They are good to go. Okay. So now, this is super duper easy. You can probably guess what we're going to do next, right? Going to glue. I want to be sure it's all lined up. We'll be doing some trimming anyway, but and the paper clips will, it will make it a little bit lumpy, which is the main reason why I like to use cardstock because it's just not as lumpy feeling. But honestly, if you're decorating it anyway, you're not going to even be able to see it. So I like both ways now. All right, let's glue this side. Okay, so now if you're using paper like this, with a design like that, obviously one will be upside down. But you know what? There's no reason. I mean, okay, look at this, for example. You would typically put this on like that, but there's nothing to say that you can't put it on the bottom, right? Just decorate. I didn't decorate the back or even ink it, but I mean, there's nothing to say you can't make that a tuck spot from the bottom, right? So you do what you want on that. The options are endless. But so that's all we're going to do for now. This needs to dry really nicely. Man, I really like these. I might make all of them this way. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and let it dry because it needs to dry really well. And that art glitter glue does tend to be a little soggy on regular paper. So, all right. So now we're going to move on to this version with the little side pocket. And for that, I chose to print out this. And this is the other piece of this. There's two envelopes, but they're the perfect size. So I'm not going to make envelopes out of them. I'm going to make another one of this. So, but I really love these postcards, and these I did not shrink. These are the actual size. So let me. I haven't decided yet which one I want to do. I really like these candles. Let me go with this. Let me cut this out real quick. And I did print this on regular paper as well, because regular paper definitely works better for this version. And let me do my inky dinky. Hang on. What we're going to do, we are going to fold this in thirds, or at least close to thirds. Let's see here. And then on this one, I'm going to leave just enough of a, I don't want to do it all the way to the edge. I want to leave it like this. Right? And then that will become our tuck spot. I mean, how easy is that? I mean, it's so easy and fun. I've got a little overhang here. Hang on. All right. Okay, so then for this one, I am going to use my regular size paper clip. Okay, and again, I'm going to put the long part in the back. So I've got a little more real estate to grab onto the page. So just center it there the best you can. I am going to glue this side completely down. So we're going to just glue that whole thing down. And then on this one, let me crease that. I'm just going to glue the sides so that it leaves a nice little tuck spot. I'm going to go all the way to the edge here. Okie dokie. And now we can tuck in. Oh, he's a little big. That's okay. Let's see. Something like this or this. Isn't that cute? I like that. And that works out with the little candles. They were on this side. So you can embellish that further or not, whatever you want to do. I'm going to put another little cutie patootie in here. So cute. Okay, I may or may not embellish that. We'll see. Let me think about that. Put this one away. Okay, now let me show you another little trick that I found. I'm going to use this one. Let me cut this out real quick. Okay, so for this one, I don't need the whole length of this, but I'm not sure how long I do need. I'm going to play with it just a little bit, and hang on. I'm going to get the big guns out. See if that helps. Okay. All right. See if that works better for me. Now, so I'm going to assume that it's going to be right there. So that should be enough. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut right there. So cute. I wonder if I might use that somewhere else. Okay, so I am going to kind of have it go in the other direction this time. I'm going to do this, and then again. But this time I am going to go to the edge a little bit. I think I actually may go a little bit further. All right. And then I'm going to fold back on itself again. All right. And so when it's all said and done, we are going to have tuck spot here and tuck spot here. But wait, we need to ink now, don't we? Now, I hate that I'm, getting, kind of hiding that, but we're going to make this pretty too. All you need is a little bit of ink. Now let me do that now. I will grab my aged mahogany. That works really nicely for a rosy red kind of feel. And let me get some scrap paper real quick. All right, because I don't want to get my table messed up. And I'm going to go ahead and use my brown brush, because it'll blend in just fine. And I may put a little bit of brown on top, but I'm just going to do this, and it'll give that little section a nice aged paper look as well. Doesn't have to be even or anything. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Just a little bit darker, maybe. A little bit. Okay. And then I am going to add a little bit of brown on the edges. I've actually discovered that I like layering when I'm inking the edges on things. I like mixing two colors. I'll do like an actual color, and then a brown on top. Because I love the brown. I just love the way brown edges look. But I think it looks really cool. I don't know if anyone else does that. Have you done that? I kind of discovered it by accident. Okay. But I think it's a really cool look. So there we go. Okay. Actually, there we go. I had it upside down. It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. So let's do the same thing. And then we'll do the same thing here. Just top and bottom. Oops, that's too much glue. That's going to squish out, I guarantee. Okay. Okay, and voila. There you go. Whoops. Did I do it backwards from what I was saying I was going to do? Oh, well, luckily this paper everything is in all different directions, so it doesn't really matter. You could do it either way. Okay, so then here we go. Let's tuck in our little mousse. Let's see, what else do I have? There's so many. And this isn't even everything. I actually kind of used some up. I think I'm going to do another little reindeer here. And a little Santa. How cute. Actually, I'm going to do both reindeers here. Kind of at an angle. Maybe not. Okay, I'm just going to tuck them like that. Okay. So there you go. And we can definitely decorate the front of that as well. These actually don't want to stay so well. Maybe he'll go here. He'll stay better there. Put these little guys there. Okay. They were too small. So let me put a little bit of something in the middle here. Let's see. My favorite cheesecloth remedy. Okay. Actually, I'm wondering. Okay, so let me get that down there. Okay, and the snowflake needs inking. All right, yeah, I like that. And then I'm honestly not usually much of a blingy person, but for some reason, for this Christmas stuff, I feel like I want to add some bling. So I'm going to add some bling. I'm not sure that's got enough sticky on there, so let me add some glue here. I'm going to put it just in the middle of the pretty snowflake. Oops, that's not the middle. I've got a rogue piece of sparkle. Stay. Okay. Okay. It really was trying to run away from me. That's funny. Okay. So, let me see. I'm not sure I want it that long. So there you go. There's one decorated and cute. All right. So that's how you do that. I mean, really, really neat, isn't it? You can use up scraps, and you just obviously don't need large pieces of paper, but you can make cute little pockets with them. Okay, and you could cut a notch here if you wanted to, have more of a pocket look. There's just so many things you can do. And then actually I did turn, let's see. I did turn one of these hidden pocket ones. I actually just made a pocket in there too. Isn't that cute? And then just made a tag out of the little coordinating card there. Again, these were all shrunk down. These are all bigger in the kit. But I mean, pockets, I mean, you can never have enough pockets, right? So you can put the pocket there like that as well. But then these are straight up pocket hidden paper clips. All right. So now on to the little paper bag pocket that I came up with the other day. Where is my paper? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So now, here we go. Cute little paper bag, right? Cutesy patootsy. I love it. I just love these little things. All right. So all we're going to do, here's the little flap. We're going to leave that like that and kind of use that as a guide. We're just going to fold it into thirds, kind of try to straighten it. Paper bags have a tendency to be a little bit wonky sometimes. So you have to kind of guide it. And then fold it again, which is in perfect third. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to glue this flap down because we don't need that. That's not going to be useful to us in this situation. Those of you that have done other paper bag projects will know that sometimes that flap is perfect for what you need, but for this one, not so much. So we're just going to glue it down, get it out of the way. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and ink this really quick, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, I inked all the edges and I inked all the folds. I think it'll look better that way. So now the piece that I decided to use, actually two pieces. This sheet is just lovely with the vintage Christmas songs, and I'm going to use one of these two I need 4 pieces, and I think this one goes a little bit better with this than this. So we'll see. I'm going to play with that. But look at these beautiful tags. They're just so sweet. The little Christmas gnome, the gnome one that I did, these were all tags as well. These were all Christmas tags like this. I had to shrink them down a bit to work for this for me. But yeah, there's so many cute things in this kit, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I don't think I mentioned, they're offering 50% off right now. So yeah, you need to go check that out. You'll find the link for that in the link tree that I will put below. Okay, so now this one takes a little bit of measuring, but it's okay. If you're mathematically challenged like me, don't let it scare you. It's okay. We can work through this. I promise. If I can do it, you can do it. So, depending on the size of your bag, I mean, you can use other size bags. I wouldn't probably use a full-size bag. That'd be a little bit too big for a paperclip, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But for this one, our little panels are going to need to be just a little shy of 3.5 long by, I'd say, 2 1/8 wide. So I'm going to get, let me put my glue topper back on so that I don't get all verklempt there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my guillotine cutter. And I'm going to, I'll have to cut. It's a little small. It barely fits the width of a, I don't know if I want to cut that. Hang on. Didn't want to cut through this because I might want to use that for something. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it apart here. Okay, so the length, what did I say? 3.5 shy, just a little shy of 3.5. I think in my last one it worked at about 7/8, 3 7/8. So I'm going to go with that again. Okay, and then 2 1/8. Oh, I don't want to cut all those flowers off. Okay, hang on. I have to cut the flowers or the music. What are we going to do? Maybe a little bit of both. That's where the perfectionist in me comes in, where I'm a little challenged when things have to be cropped. It kind of stresses me out. But I see other people cropping things and it looks gorgeous. It looks fine. It just the way it is, you know? By the time everything's decorated and embellished, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna hang on to this cute little square, just in case. All right. So let me make sure that my measurements are okay. Okay. All right, so let's do that with these 3. I mean, yeah, these 2 and then another one. Okay, so we have got our little panels. Yes, we do. Wait, where'd the other one go? There we go. Okay. All right, so we are going to now figure out where we want to put everything. I think this one, since it's a little bit different, kind of the odd man out, I'm going to put it in there, I think. I don't know. It's really pretty. Maybe of course, we can do it this way too. Let me do it opposite of what I did. This one I had open this way, and I think I'm going to just do this one this way. Okay. And then I'm going to open up and do something like this. Right? Okay. Which actually that means I need another piece. Don't I? I need 5 pieces. I didn't realize that. How did I not know that? See, I told you, me and math. Okay. That's fine because I wanted to use that too. So good. I get to use it. Okay. Let me cut this real quick. Now I've got all the bits and pieces I need. So, like so, and like so. I think I'm going to use this one here. And this one here. And then this one here. Yes. Okay. But first things first, I have to ink the edges. All right, guys. Now, and I don't think I mentioned to you, I would recommend printing this on cardstock because the paper bag has a lot of imperfections and lumps and bumps. Regular paper, I think, would look a little bit too wavy. And this gives it a little bit more substance. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's do Let me see. Let me just do the insides first. And this one I'm going to just glue the whole thing down. And I'll probably put a pocket here like I did with the other one. But first things first, do I want to use a big paper clip for this or a small one? I think I used a small one here. I'll use a big one for this. It's a chunky little contraption, so it can definitely, a big one would not hurt at all. Okay. So, and actually, I'm going to do the packing tape trick here to make sure that is good and in place. Okay. So, this one will just be flat on the back. And that bigger paper clip is definitely more bulky, but because this is cardstock, it's not being affected too drastically, which is nice. A little more here. Okay. All right, and so for this one, I'll do the little double pocket here again, which means I'm going to just glue right there. And then I'll take this one and just glue right there so that I have pockets. Okay. Easy breezy, right? Absolutely. And then put the guy here, and I think I'm going to leave this one flat too. I'm just going to glue the whole thing down because this in itself is a pocket, so I don't want to overdo it. Plus, I don't know, this paper bag, every single one that I used has a little cut in the top there, so that would make it a little bit more easier to tear if I left it. So I'm going to glue the whole thing down. Paper bags are fun to work with, but they're a little temperamental. You never really know what you're going to get because there's a lot of imperfections, which I guess kind of adds to the fun, huh? Okay, so that one is just like that. Let me go ahead and add. I'm going to go ahead and use this little scrap piece that I threw away and have that be the little tuck spot. It's a little long, so hang on. Gotta do that cropping thing again. Why does that make me so nervous? It's like I don't want to cut anything off. I don't want to waste anything. But that's okay. Okay, there we go. And that will make a cute little tuck spot. Could make it bigger too if you wanted, but this is the scrap I had, so this is what I'm going to go with. So, am I in focus here? Or in camera? Okay. I feel like I'm wandering. Am I wandering off camera? Ay. Okay. All right. Cute little tuck spot. What do we want to tuck in there? Little Christmas tree. It's a little bit too big. Let's tuck her in. Yes, she's cute. Look at her. I don't know, can you see that? So cute. Little girl opening up a doll. I'm going to trim her down. And tuck her in. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Stop it. Just stop with the cuteness. Okay. Now, put this away. All right, so now the front. Let me give you an idea. I'm going to be just putting that there like that. But there's another way that I did my first one, and I'm not going to go through with it just for the sake of time. But something you could do for a little interest, I put a regular paper, pattern paper here, and then I folded this down. Actually, let me show you real quick. This isn't a Christmassy one. Let's see. Where did I put it? Okay, here we go. So I put paper here, and then I inked the white flappy part here to give it some color. So this is the one that I made. This was the first one I made, and I didn't do I used a cool copper paper clip, but I didn't do the ribbon thing. So I just have this cute tiny little Tim Holtz little bowl clip, and that works too. But I like the ribbon idea, honestly, because this is hard to get on and off. It's hard to get on and off. Well, I might have to add a ribbon to this one. Anyway, that works too. So that's an option. You can play with the flaps a little bit and make it really interesting that way. But it takes a little bit more time, and I'm not going to take that time here today. So I'm just going to glue this one on. It looks like I need to put a little more ink. Too much white showing. Okay. And I'm just going to glue the whole thing down too, because this in itself is a pocket. So I'll do this here. Flatten it out. And I will say this is a chunky little monkey. It will definitely add some thickness to your journal. Now, if you don't want that on the inside, this would be a great little clip to put on the cover, possibly. Oops, I forgot to not put glue there because I don't want to glue it together. And actually, I was going to add a little bit of ink here on the, whoops, hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll put a little ink here because I'm going to cut that notch out again. And I kind of like when that paper behind it has a little bit of tint as well. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's got glue, it has glue on it. I might help give it that vintage look. I don't know. Let me see. All right, so I'm using a 1-inch punch, which is perfect for this little notch here. Make sure it's lined up close to center. Okay, voila. Get this inked. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. It looks vintagey, that glue. Okay. How stinking cute is this? All right, so now all I have to do is add the ribbon. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the same ribbon I have. Oh yeah, that's a good color. That's a gorgeous green. And this is seam binding that I got from Haystack Creations. She has so many beautiful seam binding colors that she makes. I can put her link below as well, so you can check out her shop. She actually makes these gorgeous, gorgeous glue toppers. She'll do custom colors for you too, people. It's gorgeous. I'll put her link below. Put that back there. Okay, so let's see, how long do I want this? I like the bow, so I want to make it long enough to be able to do a bow. I usually am a huge, well, I still am a huge sari silk fan. But I'm really digging this seam binding. Really digging it. So, okay, whoops. All right, well, let me see. Let me do this. Get it centered. Okay, that's about centered. So I'll flip it. That's the thing with the larger clip. It's going to kind of be in the way, so I'm going to just kind of pull it down a little bit, and it'll just tie more towards the bottom, which really should be just fine. It might look kind of neat. Okay, so I'm going to pull it down a little bit. All right. Okay. That is kind of neat, lower than middle. I like it. Okay, yeah, I like it. Okay, but first we have to stuff this puppy full of gorgeous ephemera and little cute little little cards. Look at that. Toys, Christmas toys. So cute. All right, so let's see. I got her there, and stick this in here, and the little robin, he's a little bit too big. Okay, well, we'll just leave that for now. But how cute is that? Quite. Just in case you were wondering, it's quite cute. Okay. Now you can decorate it further or not. I'm going to not, just for the sake of time, but you get the picture. How sweet is that? It's sweet. I'm not going to lie. It's sweet. Okay. All right, let me set that aside. Now, remember the first one we started with? Let's get back to it. It's pretty dry. I think it's dry enough. Okay. Now what we're going to do, and there's zero measuring to this. Zero. You can be loosey-goosey with this, which I tend to really like loosey-goosey. So I'm going to cut off the white edges on the sides here. Just get those out of the way. All right. We'll take care of the stuff on the bottom later. So really, you just kind of feel where the paper clips are, and you just cut in between. You just cut in between. If you have one of those slider cutters, that works as well. I think the guillotine works better for this because it's kind of thick where the paper clip is, and it's hard to get it down, where it'll cut smoothly on the other one. Okay. And then paper clip. Some of these might end up being wider, some a little skinnier, and it is totally fine. And boom, you're done. You've got 4. You've got 4 just like that. And honestly, because these papers are so pretty, you don't really need to do much more to it, honestly. But, well, let me decorate one with you just because it's fun to do. It's fun. But I won't do all of them because I know I'm running out of time. Okay, dokie. All right. Let's see. This is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Maybe I'll make it an upside down one. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. We'll make this one. We'll make this one a bottom clip. That kind of works. And there's, like I said, there's so many pieces to this kit. I mean, you can just go crazy with it. And you're going to find something that fits with what you might want to do. So, okay. I'm going to use this. And then I want to make sure, yeah, Jolly Old St. Nicholas is showing there. Let's see. Does the train kind of works there. Put this there. Okay. Except I really like this horse. You guys, help me. Okay, no, I'm gonna leave him for something else. I'm gonna probably do him on one of the other ones. But for, like I said, the sake of time, I'm going to let this one be what it is right now. Okay. All right. So then this one, as I had showed you before, will clip from the bottom. Isn't that cute? It's cute. Okay. All right. I'm just loving this Christmas stuff. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, too much joy and Christmas seasonings. Christmas seasonings. Okay. We're not cooking here. All right. So let me just pull out everything we've done. These are the pockets. Little pockets that have just the one fold or possibly two. Let me see here. Okay, there we go. So this is the one style. And then these are the kind of the mass production ones where you just fold it and use the two pieces of paper. And I will do close-up photos at the end so that you guys can see the prettiness of these papers in this kit. Let's see. Yeah, these are all, got a bunch of these now because, again, we could make 4 at a time, basically. These are not decorated, of course. They don't even need to be. I could just ink the edges and be done, honestly. But, it's too much fun to decorate, so I'll probably decorate them later. So there's one style, number 2 style, and the number 3 style. So there you guys have it. I hope that you learned something. Thank you so much for joining me and watching me and listening to me ramble. Because, when you're excited about Christmas, you're excited about Christmas. What can you do but ramble? That's what I tend to do when I'm excited. I do. So there you have it. Please check out all of the other crafters that will be doing projects this week. this month, all of November. And just stay tuned to the whole channel and the whole Rach and Bella collaboration. There will be giveaways at the end. Like I said, the kit is 50% off. There's two parts of the kit. There's the Rach and Bella kit, and there's the Journals and Time kit, and they coordinate together very nicely. And altogether, it is a humongous kit. So you'll see more details about that when you click on the Linktree link below. So you guys, I hope that you try some of these. They're so much fun to do. I don't want to stop. But I have to. So I would love it if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel and check out all the other fantastic crafters that are in this collaboration, and subscribe to their channels as well. We all appreciate that kind of support. And I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day, and have a bunch of fun crafting with these beautiful papers. All right. Bye, guys.